Convocation just means, this exciting day at the end of a long, hard path for many students. And I always wish that our first-year students could come to a convocation ceremony and see how important that day is and that exit from the university is.
My favorite part of Convocation, I have to say, is actually watching the students themselves. And of course, after 2 years of COVID, a lot of us have not got together very often, and so we have been Zooming. But now we're actually going to see people in person, and I think we'll even risk shaking hands with people. So I look forward to that as well.
I think for me, it's watching the students walk across the stage, getting their diploma, standing in front of the camera, getting their picture, and their family cheering and whistling. I love it when family make a ruckus. I love to celebrate their success. And so for me, that's the best part of Convocation. And for some people, it's a very long journey, and for some people, it's a very hard journey.
To me, Convocation means that you get to enter a new stage in your life that you get to define entirely for yourself. And in a lot of ways, that's very scary because it's the first time that a lot of people are going to have a complete lack of definition with what is expected of them. But in a lot of ways, it's really exciting because it means that all of the choices are yours alone to make.
Having seen these students walking with great pride and walking with the smile and the happiness to the stage and looking at how many people are cheering at them when they are accepting the degree, and we are all here in this particular way of celebrating for each other. So they also know that it's not just their friends and their family, but there's a whole community that is cheering for them. And I think that's the biggest benefit of doing these in person. And I'm really excited that I'm going to be there in person.
I think Convocation means taking that next step, crossing that line from students, researcher into like the real world. It's a really big step for my family, being the first in my family to get a PhD. So I think everyone is overly excited. It's like the PhD belongs to all of us. It's nice to take that next step, and convocate and officially be an alumni of the university.
Higher education is the key to success for a lot of these young people. And for them to be able to go through a period in their young life, struggles, of course, education is not easy, especially higher education. Being able to go from one part of their life to the next and succeed. And the world is sort of their opportunity to use their personal development, to use the skills and the education that they have to empower themselves as young people and go and advance their career.